Everyone, Ammo here, and welcome back to the Sunless Sea. We're continuing our second voyage through the Untersee. I just paid to have our ship repaired. I bought that rat that can repair our ship at sea a little more efficiently. And yeah, so maybe I won't be in such a dire situation hull-wise, but we are very poor. I think we're gonna ship off. Before we ship off, an immigrant will pay to be taken north. We'll take on a tomb colonist, some sort of like undead, I guess, in a crypt. We're in a crypt in a coffin. They'll pay us to go north. We need to go north anyway for our Admiralty mission. They want us to find somewhere to the northeast. I've already forgotten what it's called. So let's go try to find that though. They said it's somewhere northeast. Let's hope I can find it. Hunter's Keep. Is it Hunter's Keep? It's not Hunter's Keep, is it? I mean, I could just check the logbook, right? But you said we discovered Hunter's Keep. Where is that? Haven't I already discovered? Is this it? Is there a dock here? Can I get a port report? Because I like port reports, although being so close is probably not fair. It's probably, yeah, there's a port up there. Can I slip through these rocks? Being so close to London is probably not worth very much, but yeah. Oh, look at that masterful sailing. Little Barnet, is that like part of London that you can still see under the ocean? It's kind of cool. I do like the setting. I'm intrigued by the setting. Alright, let's make a dock at Hunter's Keep. A very short voyage. A hump of dark rock swathed in mist like 100 other Untersea islands, but here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns possibly green, lush false starlight, raked gravel paths down the docks, the breeze nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Present yourself to the house, walk in the gardens, recon the island, spy on the house modestly. What are these? Locked when acquaintance returning the sisters is blank. Let's do we just walk right in? Yeah, let's just go to the front door. Or do we want to do a modest challenge? 75% chance. I like those odds. Failed. Oh jeez. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size, a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. Dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Oh. Another fair-haired but unmistakably your sister. Oh, no, fair-haired but unmistakably your sister. Sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by a fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. A log pops, and the woman by the fire gives out a violent start. You cannot restrain a start of your own. And her eyes meet yours through the glass. She claps her hand to her mouth in shock. There's nothing to do but step apologetically into the room. Oh, whoops! I'm just spying on you, ladies. What's up? A visitor. The pianist, the youngest, cries. Next youngest chuckles. The eldest, who you frighten, sighs. Excuse her. She says, visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Well, that's a shame that we just botched that. And I got back on the dock. So the parlor is empty, or when they aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by a smell of news stories. Or just go walk around the island. I might as well get the port report first. Ships early come here, nothing changes, even the weather. As hard the aisle, the house, and the scissors. The Admiralty might be happy to know that at least nothing's changed. So if the parlor is empty, I just go in and there's nothing there. The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls. Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all three indisposed. No lunch today. So they invited me to lunch, and there's no lunch. Let's see if if we can trade news. That's all for our maid to carry a few hints to news. The sisters, oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch. Black spice luncheon, Cynthia, Lucy, or Phoebe. I can only choose one? Alright, Phoebe, soft voice, watchful, unpredictable. Lucy, sunny, restless, prone to giggles. Melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. And Lucy sounds the best. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. Complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, they're as cheerful as you've been in months. Oh, cool. We gained supplies. Lost all our hunger for the day. Gods of the Sea Stone's attention. That sounds very far away, but perhaps watching it sounds mysterious. We've lost a lot of terror. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, sisters. That's all for now. Excellent. We have no news, so we got a report. Lost. I mean, that was good. We saved like a supply for the day of the hunger. We gained supplies, and we lost all that terror we had. So that's very. Thank you, sisters. Was the lighthouse? Very bright light on this lighthouse. There are no new islands. No new islands within the Z-Bats range. I'm gonna say this lighthouse has to be something long way to the northeast. Shepherd Isles. Let's head north. Yeah, northeast. What's that light? We do need to find place Shepherd's Wash. Discover Shepherd's Wash? Is this something over here? Also, that's an enemy. Flitterstone Isle, not Flitterstone Isle. Is that another crab? See you, crab. I'm watching you. I need to keep an eye on our fuel burns so fast. Really need some more. Man, I'm having trouble speaking today. Or tonight. It's actually kind of late. Air trembles, breath change passes. That means there's something in... It should mean there's something in London, like main story related. I believe that's what that means. That we can go back and check on. Or at least complete our mission and get a little bit ways in. But with such little fuel, our fuel is kind of bad. We'll try Field Haven. Let's, I don't know, what is this? What's this up here? Is that another dock? Okay, we can do these two docks and then return to the Admiralty, even though I don't think we found what we wanted to find, but said our supplies are awfully low. Shepherd Isles. Of course, Spirit Watchman tells me there are no actual shepherds on Shepherd Isle. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, just the name of the gentleman that found the islands. Greybeard sitting in the village square nods solemnly. No sheep, one says. Plenty of tails. Asks anything. Bearded villagers will sell you mutton stew and kefir, and stone bottles of cold fresh spring water, and row you over the stones. You need 1 tear and 5 coins. So pay a tear and some coins. Stories await when you next... Okay, there's stories... That's just out there. There's a lot of tails. A lot of tails. We need more supplies. Just start with the port report. Engage an officer. I need more money. Oh, there's a navigator, but we need 50 money. We don't have money. If I spend 5 money, I don't think it's gonna help us get more money. Sailors watch the fireflies shimmers, swap shanties, pass around grog, and shy stones the more vampirically inclined Z-Bats. Grass is not in the breeze across dark water, lights of Abbey Rock glow watchfully. So we rode over to... That was terrible. Well, let's get the goings on. We have the port report, and we don't have money for the... That was awful. That was it? No, I feel like I botched that. Well, let's go. Got our port report at least. Yeah, we are so low on fuel. Once I find some fuel, we just turn right back around and go to London and forget these reports. These 3 reports. At least we're getting some fragments of discovery. Let's see what the Sisterhood has. The Sisterhood has anything. Maybe we'll go right back around the north of the Shepherd Isles and head back down to London. Wolf's Rift. We can just get a secret for the doctor. Get her upgrade. Supplies are fine, but the fuel's worrying me. A black spit of an island far from anywhere anyone would want to go. We can sell supplies for 20. If I sell 3, I can't sell all my supplies. Like if I sold a few, we can get that officer, but I don't know. If I didn't pay that 5 echo for whatever it was I paid for that little trip and story, whatever, we would have just sold 2, got an officer. Maybe that's probably not a good idea. File a port report. Unlikely to be invented. Let's start with the port report. Other happenings, just watch us, feel their eyes, see crashes on the rocks, draws. Fortress stands as stolid. I feel like that's not supposed to say stolid. As last year of a century, greatest peril here scares certain purpleness of bros. Let's knock on the gates. Search the surroundings. Search the surroundings. A map, a mask, and the faith beneath. What is it? Someone died here far from home, long enough ago that their flesh is gone. A visager. A visager? A visager. By look of their frog mask, the mask would be worth a bit. The skull would make look good on a mantelpiece. And what's this map? We have a map. Dark spectacled admiral. If your Admiralty's favorite sign of not that much Admiralty, we gain a little bit of worry for finding, a little bit of terror for finding the dead corpse. I guess that's redundant, dead body, the corpse. We have a relic. Beginner's luck, found something valuable. Once per game. That's it. That was our one outlandish artifact. The museum's magnificent institution. If you made an ironclad will, you can convert a collection of these into an heirloom. Oh, jeez, that's some complicated stuff. So we have a something we can possibly, if we get a will, we can convert a collection. We need money though. Like if I can just sell these things for money, we really need money. We are short on money. And let's see if we can do anything. We have no recent news. And they don't care. They don't want to talk to us. Oh, that was just a shame, isn't it? That wasn't very eventful at all. Do I really just have to head back to London already? We found nothing. I have 2 fuel though. Like I don't know fuel to be messing around. Cornwell. What the? Oh no, not the crumb. Poop. Not the jellyfish. Poop. Oh, the jellyfish kicked our butt last time. We're at full health though. I keep it in the. It's so fast. Ugh. Maybe if I like, there, just go. Full speed ahead when it's trying to charge you. Maybe it'll miss, or it just, there we go. Oh, it really still hit me. I was really hoping we would avoid it that time. Well, if we're not fast enough to avoid it, then like, why bother, right? That's going to charge me, and maybe I'll do that. Nope. I feel like he did less damage to us this time though. Okay, come on, get it before it attacks. Excellent. A false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and fades. Seems like something else exciting happened. Let someone eat it. Let it disperse. Well, let's let it disperse. We get another Z story. We can sell this for like a tiny bit of money. I should try to eat it. I doubt that would have given us full supply. Like a full supply though, probably just reduced our hunger. Which might have been worth it. Thornwall Croft, can I make? Oh, that drains so much fuel. We need to just get back to London. Sad. All clear. And I cannot make port here, can I? Yep, back to London. We are dangerously low on fuel. Station 3 is some distance to the northeast. I don't think we ever got we're supposed to go for our Admiralty report anyway. Sad. That's definitely a long way around the island. Alright, is 1 barrel fuel enough to make it back to London? I am going to be really sad if we don't make it. Our fuel reserves are empty. We are just violently close. If I didn't run into that jellyfish and had to mess around with that jellyfish, we might have been okay. Maybe I should have considered simply fleeing from the jellyfish to conserve fuel instead of trying to fight it. Alright, full speed ahead in a straight line. Try to get back to London. Oh, we're already halfway through our fuel reserves. We need a better engine, a more efficient engine, a faster engine. I didn't even get a secret. I feel like that was not a particularly productive expedition, especially if we don't make it. Oh, here's a place. This is not a London. What is this place? Waters around the tomb colonies. That's Hunter's Keep again. That's where the ladies are. Oh no. Ooh, I need to dock. Please give me fuel. I guess I can just sacrifice our supplies. Make a sacrifice to stone. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the sea. It's not saying very much. She has a great wound from which a river of blood flows. Wound yourself in memory of her, and perhaps she'll show you mercy. So we have the attention of the god stone. Stone is one of the gods. Okay. Wounds, no more than one. I don't really want to take a wound. I feel like we definitely do not need to abandon ship. I feel like we should burn supplies. Take a 50-50. Save it to... We were unlucky. We just lost supplies. Alright, we just have to burn the supplies. Lost all my supplies. Oh no, we're gonna starve. That should be enough to get us back to home though. Even though we are now out of food. And the hunger is starting to build up. We're close enough. We should be okay. Maybe I can get some cash off our lucky find. Otherwise, the captain's done. Like, that was a short adventure. Oh, look how close they were too. I didn't have to burn supplies. I could try maybe engaging the ship. That seems pretty needlessly risky, especially because I'm damaged and out of supplies, so I can't repair with a rat in the battle that I spent all my money on. Probably shouldn't have bought the rat. No, I'll make it on my own. Thank you. I know that one. He's going to try to charge us to take us back. Don't you dare forget me standing on the bridge to the lucky last lock in your hand. Keep it or throw it away. And keep it, it's fine. It's a risk for both of you. Shore-bound lovers grow lonely and Z-Captain, whatever. Fine. You have... The air is cold, but the heat of your blood is warm in the metal locket. Keep it close. We lost at 1 tear, and I have a sweetheart. Oh, okay, cute. Alright, if I... Oh my gosh, if I don't make it like this short distance, it should be fine, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. Almost there, just out of supplies and fuel. We made it. An inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here looking for those. Nothing to hide. You shove them, search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. Should tell them encourage so either bribe them to not search the ship for bribe them a lot. Well, we don't have the money to bribe them, and it's fine because we have no contraband. Yeah, we have no. Oh yeah, look for it. They leave scuff marks on newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ships of biscuit. Told you. The harbor master, what do you have for me? You have another day for evening. Something changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. We have no money, so unless they want to work for free. Tattoo parlor. Alright, let's start at London. Go to the Admirals Office. And Shepherd Isle, Smith is fact. Do you hear some... Why is that a high risk challenge? 18%. Or... unsubstantiated. Okay, so submit as fact. So what happened at the Shepherd Isles? Which wasn't that like nothing too crazy? Was that the dead man? Or did I just skip some important dialogue while I was there? That's 18%. That's not good enough. I don't take that. Don't need to take that risk. Trust the sisters. Trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. They gave us a fuel and a favor. And $5 for it. There's no 18%. It's way too low. We'll do unsubstantiated hearsay. I agree. It does seem implausible. Somebody has stories from that place too. Still, there's a little golden truth and a lot of rumor from time to time. Your payment, Captain. Surveyed. Got more fuel, more favors, a little bit more cash. Fuel. Hey, we got a little bit of fuel. Happy Rock. We categorize it as a military installation, you know. Although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. And gained more fuel. Hey, 20. That's not bad. And more favor. Asked to speak to the dark spectacled admiral. Hey, we have 3 favor. Do you have an appointment? No, but apparently I'm to show you in anyway. Oh, man, he likes us. Alright, ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. Ask if the Admiralty will provide a little fuel to cover the costs. Let's take your dry dock 1 point of favor. Well, we're out of favor, right? We just spent favors. That was locked for a reason. Submit vital intelligence. We don't have vital intelligence. Submit ports. Just did that. Submit the revelatory chart. Probably that. That seems good. Ask what he needs. Yeah, we'll give him the chart. He scrutinizes the chart minutely through a lens. He doesn't, you notice, remove the dark spectacles. He passes muster remarks. The usual fee applies. Hey, $250. We can actually do stuff with that. That keeps us afloat for another journey. Ask what he needs. Strategic info, that's right. Strategic info. Which was what we're looking for in the first place for... Oh, we didn't make it. We're out of ports, right? Yeah, we're out. So leave. And Carouse in the Wolfstack docks. Hey, we have a romance. We have a free night, right? And we have some money. 100% chance of success. I don't know. Sure. Carouse, reducer terror. Carouse. Recent news. 3. Ugh. Find yourself sharing table with the likely lads. Yeah, my romance. And we spent a few hours together, and we are unterrored. Do you want to hire some more crew? Nah, crew's fine. We didn't lose any crew. We just dry dock repair, maybe. Who wants our attention? Afternoon captain looking for a gunnery officer. That seems fine. AB's daughter, a woman purchased on a suitcase. There's a cleaner. An engineer. An engineer would be great. Simply increase the crew. I really feel like an engineer would be fine. Actually, both. If I can have both. You have one engineer. Engineer increases Vale's iron and engine power. That sounds fantastic. Oh, was that it? Well, I did only get one, but I felt like an engineer. Engineer is fine. Engineer is pretty good. repair. Tough challenge. Visit the fuel stores. I need more fuel. L and H do a fair job for a decent price, but they have a reputation for cutting corners. If you're badly damaged and short of money, this is where to go. Reputation of reliable work for slightly higher price. Admiralty yards. You may call on some Admiralty favors to have cheap, good quality work done. So we can save. Oh, we can save a lot for our favors. That's a lot of money. Or I can just keep going. If I didn't have the cat, I could hire rats for it. Our ship, I mean, is kind of in acceptable shape, right? Nah, I feel like we should be cutting corners. Let's do that before we leave, though. Lodgings, I'll leave my lodgings. The scholar, give him this Tale of the Deep, or give him the artifact. I'm pretty desperate for cash. Let's see if he does it. We have something like that, he declares, but not very like that. Has some ideas about suitable fees. 100, that's okay. Gained 1 fragment, increased our favors. But 100, like, money. We need the money. The relic, I'll give him the relic too. For 5, oh. Ossuary buffs the thing. The killing briar rose was 1. Yellow rose, perhaps. He gave us. I'll probably just rather kept that one. It's the same thing he'd give me for the sea story. We have 2. We'll give him an extra 1. He gets 10. Do we get more every time? I thought he gave us 5 for the first one. No, he gives us 10. That's pretty. I mean, that's fine. We really need the money. So that's the illegal guy that we're not. Urgent adventures. I have need of a reliable agent. An inventive one. Here are my requirements. Opportunity for profit. Pay you better than market rates. Has a request. What's his request? Something intricate, something forlorn. Yeah, okay, things that we don't have. 7 outlandish artifacts, and we just have 1, and I sold it for... well, if we get more, yeah, now we know. And the tattoo parlor, the dauntless hand, commemorate your daring. Increase iron by 2, and cure terror. Well, we don't... It's 1 echo, and our tail terror to permanently increase iron by 2. That means that seems pretty good. Increase hearts by 2 with our vision. I really feel like having the free stats would be great. So, assuming I can only do 1. Hearts by 2. We haven't really run 2 hearts a lot. We'll take the iron. Lost 1 echo. An occurrence. And gain 2 iron. Can I get another one? No, he's gone. So, we could only choose 1, but yeah, a little more damage. I think that's all we had, so I need to go to the Iona Officer. Maybe. I like maybe. Smile, wink, butterfly tattoo. Intense, detailed knowledge of weaponry and engines. 6 veils, 3 iron, and plus 100 engine power. Aren't you the engineer? Okay. I like her. She's fancy. She seems great. Right click to speak. Does she have any secrets? Increase your veils. Improve your veils, yeah. Invite her to dine with you. Yeah, we get a strange catch. Have a peculiar fish. Yeah, we could get married. She has no interest in tediously sincere lovers. Ensure your veils at least 20 points higher than your hearts. So she's a little, has no interest in sincere lovers. Interesting. But I do want some veils. So let's use our secret. What do you increase? Increase your hearts. Well, veils has so far been more. Speed, stealth, deception. Increase the range at which enemies spot you. Sometimes helps with tests around terror. Definitely seems like veils might be a little better one to boost. Increase our veils. 1 veils. Stuff goes up slowly. Shops. How much money? 357. I really just need supplies. As much as I would like to just buy... Oh, God, I just want to buy guns. I want to buy stuff, irresponsible things. Spend 8, 9, 10. Let's go to like 12 fuel. And 8 supplies. And now we have 100 echo. I'm going to call them dollars. Is there anything I can get for 100? Torpedo nets. Just another forward weapon. A deck weapon. I don't think our ship can even handle a deck weapon. Yeah, I don't think it can handle a deck weapon. I'm pretty sure it can't. Mirrors plus 1. What kind of... Do we have a... No, that's not the right thing. I want to inspect my hold. There we go. We don't have a light. Can I even install a light? I'm not sure. Like, where does that go? Is it going auxiliary? I go to the shop and I buy a light for 100. Equips 2 bridge. Alright, equips 2 bridge. We have an empty bridge slot. So I can buy mirrors +1 for the rest of our money. I feel like we should just hold on to the money in case we run to, like, hire the... Yeah, we definitely hold on to our money. In case we run to another officer to hire or something, we don't want to be stuck out there. You know, money, the echoes, it's a resource, and we shouldn't just get rid of all the reason we have it around in our next expedition. So keep that around for our next expedition. Alright, that was a surprisingly profitable second expedition. We got a great officer, maybe his daughter here. Let's see just how fast we go real quick. 100 engine power. That's reasonable. I feel like a reasonable increase of speed is here. But that's enough for now. I'm still burning fuel. Seriously, I'm burning fuel just sitting here. Well, that's really unfortunate. That just goes like, what, $10 I just spent just testing out the engines. But we got some improved stats. Got lots of money that we traded for supplies and fuel that we kind of just wasted a little bit. Great new officer, and we are ready. Tons of fuel and supplies that we can actually go on a real expedition, get that intelligence the Admiral wants, and come back, and should be able to build upon that. A little worried about our hull. I should actually repair the hull. That's one thing we should do. Go to dry dock. Go to dry dock, and let's call in the favors to save a little bit of money. There we go. There we go, fully repaired. Now we don't have to worry about anything. Sells money, fully repaired, supplies, new crew, everything's great. And we will go on a new expedition next time. And we should be able to go pretty far out. And hopefully get enough money to actually improve our ship. I want a bigger ship, guns, more crew. I feel a little bit vulnerable. I'm being scared of jellyfish. I'm sure there's bigger things out there much scarier. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video, subscribe for more. Find Twitch, like Steel, and I'll see you next time.